So our next, this is our next potion, guys. It's called Siren Blood, okay? So we have a rose here. So this is our potion. So let's see what comes out. What is the message for you and your famous counterpart? Let's see. And I'm getting like all of these cards. I'm just getting a bit of this tower of cards. So we're gonna see what comes out. Okay, interesting. This potion is actually, I don't know if you can see it. It has like a dark green color. So let's see what the card is. And we have gratitude. Wow, look at this. That's a gorgeous. Isn't that interesting that the color, it's kind of reflecting. So let's see what the message here is. So there's a lot of this positive, beautiful green color. I mean, that's just beautiful. What is the message here from the universe for this twin flame journey? What is the advice or the message here? What is the advice and the message here? Okay. Just turned around and fell out. We have withdrawal symptoms, yearning, craving, pain over loss. Yeah. Number 49 could be important. Okay. So with the withdrawal symptoms, it could be that you're missing each other very much. Yeah. With the withdrawal symptoms, there is some kind of situation where you guys cannot reach out for each other. And I mean, that's what we're talking about, right? That's a normal thing. If you're a non-famous twin flame with a famous counterpart, these withdrawal symptoms, I mean, they're there all the time, right? In this twin flame journey, because you're all the time alone. This is the divine feminine. Yeah, this is you sitting on that mushroom, waiting. Yeah, we see the butterfly here, waiting for change to come, like a fairy. You know that you're special, right? Divine feminine. So if you are identifying with such a journey, we are very grateful. Yeah, we are very grateful because we know that we're special and that this journey is something that not everyone can walk. But at the same time, we also know that this journey is effing hard. It's not easy. Yeah, it's not easy. So it's kind of like this energy with the siren blood. You know you're special. You know, the siren. We all know what a siren is. This knowing that you're a special person. You're have a special, like a special force from the universe. That's why, you incarnated together with your famous celebrity counterpart. But at the same time, with the blood, that means that there is a lot of bloodshed. There is a lot of pain in this journey, a lot of yearning, a lot of craving, a lot of being alone, and not being able to have relationships in the 3D. I mean, that's what no one wants to believe, but this is the truth. A lot of these counterparts, yeah, they do have this, this, we see the pain here, this is the pain of this journey. You're special, but you have to be in a boat with many different people, and also with you always walk this path, like moving forward with hope, but also with pain. Yeah, that's what we see here. This is this journey. And the universe, the advice from the universe is just be grateful, try to see the beauty in it. You have this special, building of the church here together. This is the union of the three. The union of the three means the union of yourself, your counterpart, and spirit. To have this yeah, almost like a contract that you formed with the universe to give healing to people, to give hope to people, to be there and to, you know, change the world with your presence, with your art. That's what this contract is all about. And a lot of times you work together and, you know, the feminine has to be in the background. It is what it is, you know. So a lot of times you cannot really be grateful, right, in this journey, because you want to make it happen. The journey is also very slow. Yeah, the Knight of Coins is the slowest moving knight in the deck. This is like, this journey is not easy, because in 3D, yeah, you have to be strong like a bear. We all know the bear. We all know that a bear is one of the strongest animal, you know, has a lot of power. And, you know, in this journey, you have to walk with a lot of armor, with a lot of strength, with a lot of power. And the universe just says, you know, be grateful. The King of Coins, yeah, because there is evolution taking place. And, you know, this coin, this is the union that can happen with your divine counterpart in the 3D. So this is bringing it into the 3D, making it happen. But until that, you know, it's this journey here from the beginning, from this contract of working together, working this journey, being strong together, until you come to this point where this coin is like glowing and it's really implemented into reality, implemented into 3D. Yeah, it is a journey that you have to walk with a lot of, you know, almost like this siren blood. Yeah, there's a lot of, you see all these beautiful little hearts, but it's also, you know, that a lot of times it's not happiness of the siren, it's called siren blood, right? So Spirit is saying, be grateful. You're special. You need to see how much of a fairy you are, divine feminine. Yeah, this is basically the answer. This is basically what the universe is saying. Yes, there's yearning. Yes, there's craving. Yes, there's pain because it's not there, the journey. Yeah, but you need to be strong. You need to see that there's change. You need to see that you can, you know, you can. The change in this journey is coming, and you're not always sitting on this mushroom for a long time. The mushroom always symbolizes obstacles. Yeah, where you sit on, or you sit on this obstacle, you know that there's this obstacle of bringing it into reality, bringing it into 3D. But the most important thing as a twin flame couple, and this is for both parties. Yeah, this is for both parties. It's not easy. It's not easy because there's always this yearning, there's always this craving, and sometimes we try to hide it. Sometimes we try to concentrate on our work, and, you know, we try to hide all of this under this armor, and we try to, you know, make nothing shown, and you still hold the pentacle. You know, the divine masculine holds it and the divine feminine. And sometimes you see how this pentacle is also not shining and this one is, until he's ready to reveal himself, until he's ready to come forward and to, you know, shine with this crown. He is armored. He's not showing this. He's not showing you any emotion. Yeah, he's not showing this to the world. It's almost as if he's like hiding this underneath all of his armor in order to appear strong, in order to walk this journey, because you have to be strong in this journey. So sometimes a lot of masculines, they reveal it a lot later because they also have to do this journey. You know, it's not that a masculine, you know, begins this twin flame journey and says, yeah, hola, you know, I'm a twin flame, you know, and this is my non-famous counterpart. Hello. Mostly it's not revealed in 3D at all to people, you know, because if you have a famous counterpart, it doesn't have to be revealed. You can be, you know, you can walk this journey without it being revealed. But until the masculine, this is about this, them being comfortable in this journey, them being okay with it, and them letting it glow. That doesn't mean they reveal it to other people. It just means that they're comfortable in themselves to tell you that they want you, to give you this coin, to go into a relationship with you, to admit that they have feelings for you. Yeah, a lot of times they're in denial. Yeah, we all know. Usually a twin flame journey, you know, I mean, I'm not someone who is like into this, that the whole journey is like a toxic relationship. I do think that you know, of course there's this denial. This is in every twin flame journey, and you know, the feminine has to stop chasing and the masculine has to start chasing. It has to switch, you know, the tasks or the roles have to switch. But sometimes, you know, the journey is not that easy. So a lot of times you deny it, you know, especially as a masculine who's used to being celebrated, who's used, especially when they're famous, who's used to being celebrated, who's used to having like everyone agreeing with their journey, you know. So having something like this twin flame journey who is very hard, a lot of times they are in denial as well, or they go into denial later on. And, you know, until they're becoming or going from the night, you know, for them it's also a journey from the night to the king. And in order for them that this journey is shining in all the way possible, it takes a while. Yeah. And this is like in a career. You could even compare it to a career, you know. It's hard. It's hard. It's not as easy as, you know, like a soulmate connection where you just find each other and you're happy until your last moment, you know, and you're like scream it into the world that they belong together. No, that's not what a twin flame journey is. So and some people believe it's still just a union in themselves. I'm not a believer of this, you know. So I do think that these journeys are not easy, but they're made to have a relationship in 3D. So the advice here is to be grateful for what you do have in the 3D. Yeah. Even though you know it's painful, even though you know it's not that easy, this journey, be grateful for what there is, no matter what stage you're in. If you're in the stage of building together in your art, in your soul task, if you're, you know, if your masculine is in denial, then, you know, take yourself aback a little bit and just be grateful for this journey at all. It's a lot easier, yeah, as if you fight it all the time. Okay, so that's the message for today. I hope you like this, Flamies, and I see you again. Take care. Bye.